To build the sustainable society, it is even necessary to build a sustainable world. 1. To control or stop crime from every country. 2. Similarly, to control or stop conflict from each country. The benefits of which will be enjoyed by the present and future generations. Assalamu alaikum. I hope you are all well. By the grace of God, I am also well, with the blessings of your prayers and the mercy of Allah. I am the person who has been able to innovate through research of credit system or score system. There is a video of this sample in the process that people will speak the truth. It can be seen through which corruption and crime can be controlled. If the government of any country wants, it is able to bring corruption and crime to zero. To innovate this method, meditation, experimentation, observation, interviewing, and case study have been resorted to. This is possible by changing the infrastructure of the judiciary. It can be easily used in all countries based on the country or the same method through workshops. 1. The method does not require imprisonment except for the insane. 2. In this process, criminals become good people. 3. The book livelihood scale has been formulated so that criminals are oppressed, humiliated, deprived, and helpless people can take place in the society, which is being released through various videos such as livelihood. 4. In this process, the conflict between religions will be stopped. 5. In this process, the needs of every religion will be met. That is, people will stop committing crimes and telling lies. In this process, without thinking about religion, everyone will continue to live as brothers. In religion, people of all religions will find it easier to go to heaven. 6. The black and white conflict will end. In this process, the minorities will be safe. 8. Possessions of other people's property will be stopped. 9. Violence against women and children will be stopped in this process. 10. In this process, rape and rape activities will be stopped. The sale, consumption, and even spread of drugs will be stopped. 12. As soon as this process is started, the fight between the village or the town or between the students will stop. 13. This process can easily be enjoyed by the world. I am the person who has been able to invent the strategy of neutral compromise. We have also resorted to meditation, experimentation, observation, interviews, and case studies to invent this method. The study shows that the process is negotiated in the UN General Assembly. A. In that process, decision has to be taken through debate, discussion, and criticism. B. Moreover, there is a vote for or against. This process is biased as it is visible. People are divided into groups. The pool of interest becomes divided. Divided due to debit, divides due to profit. Going to bring in favor needs diplomatic activity, which is why we see lifelong conflict. We see the same pattern in the case of Israel-Palestine. Similarly, we see the Rohingya problem in Myanmar. I see the problem of Kashmir. I see the Yemen-Saudi Arab problem. Similarly, we see more internal problems in Myanmar and Sudan. 1. Examination shows that the criminal is not solved by injury but increases. If such problems are desired, they can be controlled through the development of the UN administrative infrastructure so that in future such problems do not arise with one country or with another. That is why the only requirement is the development of administrative infrastructure. Using this method, 2. It is not just that the Israel-Palestine conflict will end. 3. In this process, the internal conflict will be stopped. As a result, rebel groups will not be formed. There will be no liberation war. 4. Conflicts between different races or groups will be stopped through this strategy. 5. Conflicts between two or more countries shall cease. 6. In a word, the use of troops and weapons will be stopped. 7. Conflicts between two or more persons or groups shall cease. 8. Family conflict will end. 9. Conflicts between two or more political parties shall cease. 10. Conflict between two or more countries will end. 11. Conflict of two or more religions or castes will be stopped. 12. Conflict between the government and the opposition will end. 13. Let us all put an end to corruption, crime, and conflict, and let people of all religions and castes live together. I would like to thank all those who have been with me for so long and look forward to your important reply.